Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated... Who do we defeat? Indestructible Man, right, that guy. And today we're moving on to battle number 5 in Bullseye's Hero Path, contract number 75, Declassified. Operatives, the greatest assassin who's ever lived, and also the most humble. Targets, the pudgy son of a gun who left me for dead, and that guy who ironically dresses up as the devil. The contract, the rewarding satisfaction of a job well done, also Fisk and the devil's heads. Contractor, beautiful psychopath with a target on his head, drumroll please, redacted. Notes, Fisk betrayed me, Daredevil almost killed me. To be fair, I killed his pretty little girlfriend, but who's counting? Me. I am. That's 2 now. Let's try and get it up to 3. Lucky for the 2 of them, I'm not one to hold grudges, because if I have a reason to, they don't live long enough for me to resent them. Let's see if my own rage stands in my way, or if I'm good enough to kill these 2. Who cares? Let's break some skulls. So today we're facing the Kingpin. He's got Bribe, which means you can use both Recruit and Attack to fight him. He always leads the streets of New York, except he doesn't, because always leads groups are for cowards. Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5 cards. And the scheme is Weave a Web of Lies, set up 7 twists. Special rules, whenever you defeat a villain, you may pay 1 recruit. If you do, rescue a bystander. You can't fight the mastermind unless you have a bystander. Your victory pile for each twist next to the mastermind. So we need a lot of bystanders to fight him. Twist, stack this twist next to the mastermind. Twist 7, evil wins. And hopefully we don't lose early from the scheme. We're also facing the defenders and my own worst enemy, mostly, which we'll talk about in a minute, and the Hand Ninjas, and we're playing as Bullseye, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and the Punisher. Special rules for this setup: Challenge Mode active Final Blow, same deal as always. Challenge Mode active Tyrant Mastermind. The Mastermind gets +3 power, so he's at 16 instead of 13. I am going to forget this, so I am doing this, so that I remember. Hopefully. Actually, that's probably going to mess up with the startup scripting, so I'll put it on after. Infighting, if you fight a villain with the same name as any number of heroes in your hand, KO one of those matching heroes. Again, I'm changing this a little bit so it counts heroes in play, so it actually does something. Take the following cards and put them together to create the villain group My Own Worst Enemy Mostly. Bullseye ×2 from Streets of New York, Bullseye ×2 from CSA Special Marshals, Bullseye ×2 from Taskmaster's Thunderbolts, Bullseye from Dark Avengers, and Daredevil from Defenders. So we got a lot of Bullseye, and we got a Daredevil. So this is his own worst enemy, mostly. For 2+ players, replace Daredevil from the Defenders adversary group with Punisher from the Marvel Knights adversary group, and replace Namor with Spider-Man from the Spider Friends adversary group. So we got a little bit of a change here to the Defenders. They got Spider-Man and Punisher now. And that's it for special rules. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about something. I don't remember. Anyways, let's talk about replacements. I want to bring in, these 2. Jean Grey is self-explanatory. We need bystanders to fight the mastermind, and she can give us bystanders, or she can synergize with the bystanders we get from the scheme. This might be a little underpowered, but I feel like it synergizes well with the scheme, so I want to use her. And Enchantress, you can use Recruit to fight Kingpin, so being able to have like a big burst turn where you KO something big with Soul Sacrifice to get in a fight on the Kingpin, that seems good to me. We've got Irresistible Bribe, which doesn't really matter for Kingpin, because Kingpin already has Bribe, but I can use this to bribe things in the HQ a little bit if I need to. This is also maybe a little underpowered, because I'll be KOing my good cards to get the fight on the Kingpin, but it's still a good hero, especially with Soul Sacrifice KOing all of your bad cards. And I want to replace Punisher and Luke Cage. Mainly because neither of them really have a whole lot synergistic going on. There's not a lot of tech in the setup, and Luke Cage has like wound synergy stuff, which is good, but he's the only one doing that, so. In a perfect world, I use Irresistible Bribe to get Living Weapon. Living Weapon's kind of busted. but playing around a rare is not a smart idea. I feel like this could be very difficult. Kingpin having 16 attack that's a big number. So this might be a little hard. Or it might be easy. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna shove this on here to remind me that Kingpin is stronger than usual. Oops. Alright, ambush. Choose recruiter attack, then reveal the top card of the hero deck. If it has that icon, Bullseye captures it and gets attack equal to that hero's cost. There sure is no attack in this HQ. That's interesting. I'm gonna say attack then. Okay. So you are now at 8 attack. 4-4 and 5-3 are my recruitment splits. So that means the right side can get read your thoughts, which is good. What's bad is I don't have any way to fight any villains currently. Backflip's cool. This is better than backflip late game. Take the better than backflip late game card. Or take the better early game card. Okay, I can go with that on the right and get some bystanders. Buy that. Oh, bystander. So I don't have to get rid of the bystanders, right? No. Okay. So that's not that bad. I just need to get 6 total bystanders and I can fight the mastermind as much as I want. What do I want on this side? I could take another backflip. Just get a lot of backflips going. Sure, why not? Okay, mind over matter. Very good. I guess the right side is doing Jean Grey things, ideally. The top 2 cards of your deck would have those 2 less into your hand. It's actually not great. I assume I can do this in any order, right? Because I kind of want to buy first, then do this. And then I can get pay the 1 recruit to get the bystander. So I'm going to buy this. I'm going to fight you for 3. So fight, I get +1 recruit. Then I'm going to do the... I guess I can do this in any order. I guess I can do this and then the scheme. So I reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. I put any that cost 2 less into my hand, and I put the rest back in any order. And then I'm going to pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander, which draws me a card, which somehow gives me 3 more recruit this turn, which I guess I'm going to buy Focus Chi, so I can get Mind Over Matter. Alright, Scheme Twist. Stack this twist next to the Mastermind. So now I need to have 1 bystander in my victory pile to fight the Mastermind. That's a late game problem. Speaking of late game problems, backflip Focus Chi, question mark? And by a side kick. I can fight you. I've already bought this. Yeah, I don't want to waste my fights. Stuff escaping isn't the end of the world. And I can use this to rescue bystanders. Alright, so 3 recruit. Then 2 attack, X-Men, rescue a bystander. Which gives me another one. Player with the most victory points draws the cards this side, and then I gain 2 recruit from rescuing 2 bystanders. Okay, I'm going to buy this for 6. And I'm going to fight Luke. For 4. Fight. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. You choose which players discard them and which players put them back in the order of their choice. Just discard all the bad cards. Very good. And then I'm going to spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander, which gives me an extra recruit from Read Your Thoughts. Alright. Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5. This side reveals this. This side... I could reveal this, or I could discard and draw 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lets me buy Read Your Thoughts. Yeah, I think this side should reveal too. Alright, I'm going to backflip Blind Justice. This is mine now. And I'm going to buy Read Your Thoughts for 5. This is awkward. I feel like I'm not doing very well. Or wait. Play this first. So it's 4 recruit. Then 1 attack, I investigate my deck for a card that costs 0, I KO it or discard it. KO this. Leave this on top to draw it with Blind Justice, or put it on the bottom and gamble Blind Justice? Gambling feels not ideal. Yeah, gambling feels not ideal. I'm going to say 0. I'm going to fight you for 6. Fight KO one of my heroes with a recruit icon and one of my heroes with an attack icon. Infighting Bullseye. I don't have a Bullseye. Did I do any infighting over here? And forgot about it? Luke Cage. I don't have any Luke Cages over here, so no. And then I'm going to pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these recruit bystanders are going to get in my way. I guess this side's doing like a Daredevil thing. Alright, Scheme Twist. Now I need 2 bystanders to be able to fight the Mastermind. 3 recruit. 2 attack, rescue a bystander. Which gives me an extra recruit. Fight you for 2. Fight, reveal the top card of the adversary deck if it's worth 2 or less. Play it. It isn't. If you play a card from the adversary deck this way, put Spider-Man back on top of the adversary deck. Okay, I didn't, and I'm going to pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander, which gives me 1 recruit. And I'm going to buy probably these two, just to move the HQ along. I can always dodge them if I don't want them. Okay, I need that card. I need that card a lot. Do I want to buy Enchant the Senses? I do have 1 ranged over here. I will have 2 ranged once I buy this. I think no. I think I just want to buy a new recruit. Backflip Radar Sense. And then backflip a new recruit. Okay, I need to play this in a specific order. I'm gonna buy this and put it on top of my deck. How much instinct do I have over here? I've got 1. I got the other radar sense. Got this. I have 3 instinct. This could be okay. Do I want to gamble on it versus a new recruit? Sure. Why not? Alright, so this is 3 recruit. I fight... Who do I fight? Get some KOs from fighting Dark Hawkeye for 5. I'm gonna fight you for 5. I KO one of my heroes, and then each other player KOs one of their heroes. Actually, no, that's fine. And then I pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. The top 3 cards of the hero deck. The player of my choice gains 1 that costs 3 or less. I guess I want more instinct over here. And when I rescue a bystander, I draw a card. Then 2 attack, I rescue a bystander. Move a villain to an adjacent city space. That doesn't really matter. I'll just move you back a little bit, I guess. And then whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I draw a card. Fight you for 4. Fight, reveal the top 3 cards of each player's deck. You choose who discards them and puts them back in the order of their choice. If I put this on top, rescue a bystander, draw it, and I get 3 more recruit, and I can buy another Read Your Thoughts. Okay, I like that idea. This side can put backflip on top, and then I get it with radar sense, and then draw with everything's a weapon. Okay, and then I spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. And this is a hero that's... I mean, Karma's an X-Men. Or Jean, that's fine, I guess. And whenever I rescue a bystander, I draw a card, and then 3 recruit. And I buy Read Your Thoughts. Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or discards their hand and draws 5. I reveal this. This side discards their hand and draws 5, which is actually not bad. That's a lot of recruit. Is it a lot of recruit? It might be a lot of recruit. So I'm going to play this first. 2 attack. I reveal the top card of my deck. And if the card is the cost I say, I get +2 attack. I'm going to say 3. Then 2 attack, draw a card. The next hero I recruit this turn goes on top of my deck. Can't fight you, sadly. I need to start getting bystanders over here, which means I don't get Reveal the Iron Fist, which sucks. I guess I could take Enchant the Senses just as a 2 attack card. I do have 1 ranged over here, which isn't ideal. I could just put a new recruit on top of my deck. I kind of need the HQ to move along a little bit. There's not a whole lot good in here other than Wield the Iron Fist. Like, I do need bystanders over here, so I need to fight something. I'm going to fight you. The next ally I recruit this turn goes on top of my deck, and I'm going to pay 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. No one's got wounds. And then I'm just going to buy a new recruit and put it on top. I'm not buying Enchant the Senses on this side. I can do better. Alright. What are you at? You're a defender. You're my own worst enemy. You're a defender. So I have 3 defenders. And 1 my own worst enemy. What did I fight last turn? Daredevil. So I need to KO a Daredevil. That was a terrible decision. I forgot about infighting. So these are 3 recruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can have 10 recruit this turn. I buy this. Then do I dodge this card, or do I want them in my shuffle? I kind of want this in the shuffle. I could buy an Enchant the Senses. I could buy a Focus Chi. Key? I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, I don't really want to dodge this card. This hand, whoops, this hand's too good. I'm just gonna play it. Do I buy Focus Key or Enchant the Senses? Or a new recruit? I'm just gonna buy Focus Key. Chi? I don't know. One attack, draw a card. Okay, I'm going to fight you for 3. Fight, I get +1 recruit, and then I'm going to spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. Instinct and or Covert Hero in the HQ costs 1 less. Okay. I'm going to buy this for 4. And backflip it. I'm going to buy this for 1. And hand ninjas do not matter for infighting. Okay, twist number 3. I now need 3 bystanders to fight the mastermind. This side absolutely has 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this side is plenty. This side doesn't have to worry about bystanders anymore. Alright, reveal the top card of the hero deck. I get attack equal to its printed attack. Good. This is still 3. This is 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not enough to fight you. I'm gonna play this first, and then dodge this. Okay. Going to fight you for 3. Fights, I get +1 recruits, and then I'm going to spend 1 recruits to rescue a bystander. And whenever I rescue a bystander, I draw a card. Then 2 attack, I rescue a bystander. I draw an extra card at the end of the turn, and then whenever I rescue a bystander, I draw a card. fight this for... Let me play these. I'm gonna fight you for 3. Fight, KO one of my heroes, and then I'm gonna spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. Now the sewers are empty. And whenever I rescue a bystander, I draw a card. Still not enough to fight Kingpin, but I can buy you for 5. And I have a lot of instinct over here, so I should buy this too. This isn't bad, and it works well with Focus G, I guess. Where are my Enchantress cards? I want some KO. This is likely to be 0. Let's say 0. Yep. Then this. I'm gonna say 0. Draws this. You're a Bullseye? I have a Bullseye that I need to KO. What did I fight last turn? I just fought like a hand ninja, right? A hand ninja and a shapeshifted copcat, so I didn't have any infighting. I keep forgetting about infighting. That means I can fight you. Now I can play this, so 3, 6, 4, 0, so that's 4 recruit. Same deal, 3, 6, 4, 0. So I have enough numbers to fight you, but I don't have enough bystanders. I only have 2 bystanders, so... I'm gonna fight you for 8. I'm gonna give this to this side. And I'm gonna spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. Okay, one of my heroes, nice. And I am going to buy another Wield the Iron Fist. There's Soul Sacrifice. I didn't have a Bullseye that turn, right? Yeah, I think I double checked. Yeah, no Bullseyes. Alright, this is going to be a good turn. Alright, 5 attack. And whenever I rescue a bystander this turn, I get +1 attack, and then I rescue a bystander for each other X-Men hero I play this turn. So that's 2, 1, and 2. So I gain 2 recruit. No, 4 recruit. Because I rescue 2 bystanders, and I gain 2 attack. And I'm just going to fight Kingpin for 16. And 8, so I'll have 5 recruit. Each other player plays a henchman villain from their victory pile as if playing it from the villain deck, okay? And then 5 recruits. This is Soul Sacrifice, right? Yeah. Oh, perfect name. Flag. There we go. There's no way for me to get anything on top of my deck, so I'm just gonna say 0. Yep, so 2 extra attack. Then 2 attack, draw a card. And this is 3, 4, 0, so this is 3 recruit. Not enough to fight Kingpin. And I don't have enough bystanders to fight Kingpin anyways, right? Yeah, it's at 4 and I need... Okay, so I should fight... Fighting Iron Fist kind of sucks. Bullseye also kind of sucks. I guess I can just fight you. Give me an extra recruit, and then I'm going to spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander, which gives me an extra recruit, and now I have enough recruit to fight enough bystanders to fight Kingpin. I could buy Perfect Aim. Kind of want that on this side. What would I buy over here instead? Wield the Iron Fist plus fulfill the contract. Another backflip to go with my radar sense stuff. Okay. Oh. I broke my see a rare, buy a rare rule. Ambush. Choose recruiter attack, then reveal top card of the hero deck that has that icon. Bullseye captures the plus attack hero's costs. Most of the Enchantress cards are still in here, so I'm going to say attack. Okay, it does have an attack icon, but that doesn't really matter. I'm going to shuffle. This hand isn't very good, so one attack, draw a card. Then I draw a card. I could dodge this to try and get enough attack to fight someone. Or I could play this. What are my adversary groups looking like? I have 2 hand ninjas, 3 defenders, 1 my own worst enemy, mostly. Is this a 3 recruit card? I don't really need to fight anything. I guess I should just buy Perfect Aim, right? And another Fulfill the Contract, because I can just dodge it if I don't need the recruit. Alright, twist number 5. Now I need 5 bystanders to fight Kingpin. Getting close to losing. Hopefully I don't. Which means this side only has 4 bystanders, which means this side can't fight Kingpin anymore. Very sad. So this is currently 4 attack. I can fight Bullseye this turn. I'm going to dodge this card so I don't have to KO it. Let's see. I could fight this Bullseye instead. Getting Ancient Legacy over here would be pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna fight you for 5. I'm gonna take Ancient Legacy over here. And I'm going to spend 1 recruit to rescue a bystander. Okay, so now I can fight Kingpin again over here. Then this is 2 attack. I'm going to wait, hold up, don't play this yet. I'm going to buy this for 4 and backflip it to the top of my deck. Then 2 attack, and I'm going to say 4 for 2 more attack. Do I want to fight you and KO Wield the Iron Fist? Probably not. That would give me my 6th bystander, but I don't feel super threatened right now, so I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero, discards their hand, draws 5. This side reveals... Yeah, I probably don't want to discard this hand. This side reveals this. This side reveals one of the many Marvel Knights it has. Okay, so I have 3, 5, 6, 0. So that's 4 recruit. And 2 attack, draw a card. I do have an Iron Fist I would need to KO, which kind of sucks. I have a Bullseye I need to KO, which would kind of suck, but... Which one of these sucks more? I want to fight one of them. Wait, can I fight you? Yes. Making sure again I have enough bystanders. I do. I'm gonna fight you for 16. Fight. Put a 0-cost hero from the KO pile on top of each other player's deck. Oh, that sucks. Guess you want this one. And I buy Ancient Legacy for 1, because why not? Okay, this side can now fight Kingpin because it has 5 bystanders, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. In that case, I probably should do that. Let's see, I have 3, 4, and 0, so this is 3 attack. This is 3 attack. This is 3 recruit. I need this to hit if I want to fight Kingpin. I mean, I'm gonna gamble, because otherwise I can't hit him. So I'm gonna say 0. Very good. And I'm gonna fight Kingpin for 16. Fight. Choose a hero from each player's discard pile and KO it. Very good. I feel pretty safe unless I get really unlucky with the scheme twists, which is very possible. Reveal the top card of the hero deck. I get attack equal to its printed attack. To attack, rescue a bystander, and I gain +1 recruit. Can I somehow fight Kingpin this turn? I have 8. I would need 8 more. So I would need to KO a 7 costs. I could KO Perfect Aim to fight Kingpin this turn. That sounds bad when I say that out loud, but I only need to fight him 2 more times, right? So I should just push for it. So I'm gonna KO Perfect Aim with Soul Sacrifice and fight Kingpin for 16. Wait, I need that. If this is not the final tactic, it is the final tactic. So I don't need to do anything. Ever just Soul Sacrifice or Rare away? Master Strike. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero, discards a hand, and draws 5. This side reveals this. This side I am tempted to discard and draw 5 because this hand isn't very good. I'm going to do that. To draw a card. To attack, I'm going to say 0. No, it's 4. 4 attack. I'm going to say 4. Then 2 attack, draw a card. Then 2 attack, and I'm going to say 0. Nope. This is 3, 4, 6, 1, 0. So this is 5 recruit. And I'm going to fight Kingpin for 16. And win. Very good. I did it. I defeated Bullseye's hero path. Let's go. Let's count some victory points. Left side got 31. And the right side got 45. 31 plus 45 is 76. So let's do that. Click here if you won. Enter your total VP below 76. Go to results. So, you have unlocked the following hero, Bullseye. Character unlocked Bullseye, final score 350, lives left 1, player count 2, final below yes. I did it. Let's put this in my main spreadsheet real quick. To results here. This is my 8th hero path that I have unlocked. The spreadsheet's taking a while to load. Let me put this in here. Bullseye has been done. Final score 350. Lives remaining 1. Player count 2. Final blow, yes. Alright, I've now finished 8 hero paths. That's pretty impressive. Only hundreds to go. I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life, aren't I? Okay, let's talk about the decks a little bit. This deck was, I guess it was a Daredevil deck. Mainly. It was kind of like a lot of things. It was Daredevil, it was Instinct, it was Iron Fist, lots of different costs. Yeah, it was sort of all over the place. It was mostly a Daredevil deck, though. And then this side, again, was mostly a Jean Grey deck. With, again, some other stuff. Mainly big cards, like big recruit cards. It had a Soul Sacrifice. I used Soul Sacrifice to KO a rare. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. That was pretty funny. Yeah, this deck was also its main thing, and then just like some other stuff too, which is fine. Talking about Bullseye. Bullseye, I like his gimmick a lot. I think it's interesting that the more you fight, the stronger he gets. I think that's a cool gimmick. I feel like a lot of the times he's win more. And what I mean by that is if you're reliably fighting villains, then you don't really need his uncommon, the 3 attack card that weakens villain groups. And if you're reliably hitting the Mastermind, you don't really need his rare to get stronger. But what if you're not reliably hitting the Mastermind? What if you just like barely scrape together, excuse me, barely scrape together enough attack to hit the Mastermind? Then having a 10 attack card is very relevant. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to feel about him. He's really fucking cool though. I love his gimmick. What's up with cards? What's the deal with the playing cards? Is he like Gambit? Is Bullseye Gambit? I don't think so. I need to read up on this guy's lore. So it's time to pick the next hero. So let's see what we're playing with next. Again, I'm going to shuffle the hero MacGuffin a lot and pull out Longshot. He's an X-Man. Have I ever played as this hero? Oh, he's got top of deck stuff. Oh. This is cool. I like this. This is some interesting classage though. He's got so many different classes. I still don't have any tech at all in any of my unlocked heroes. Is that true? No, Mockingbird has some tech, right? I don't... Wait, does she? Yeah, she has a tech rare. I think that's it. What? That looked interesting. Why did it look like that? I think Mockingbird's rare is my only tech. No, Yondu. Does Yondu have tech? I want to get some tech cards so that I can make a tech thing work at some point. Yeah, Yondu also has a tech rare. And that's it. I have tech rares. Enchantress doesn't have tech. None of Jean's stuff is tech. Richter doesn't have tech. Archon... I'm pretty sure Archon doesn't have tech. Angel doesn't have tech. Bullseye doesn't have tech. Okay, yeah. All right, next time we're gonna start long shots. Wait, I need to make sure long shot has a hero path before I commit. He does. Let's go ahead and save this. All right, so next time we're gonna be playing as long shot. Isn't that exciting? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.